James is making an Irish hot pot. It's in honour of St Patrick's Day, which of course is tomorrow, but this will get us all set up for it.
Definitely. Yes, this is my Dublin Coddle, and you said it, it's kind of like a hot pot.
Yeah.
Now, normally, coddle, from what I know, is you cook it very, very slowly.
Okay.
You'll have chunks of potato. It's one of the dishes you put in the oven, you walk away from, yeah?
Right.
This one's the opposite.
Oh, OK.
I'm doing it quicker.
Right.
And I'm going to do it this way. The base of it is sausages.
OK.
You need great quality pork sausages, like we got here. And I've got some bacon lardons. When I say lardons, look, they're just little slices of bacon. If you're not too comfortable with a knife, you really could literally just cut yourself little strips off and tear it.
Lovely.
Anyway, we're going to bang the bacon in there. I'm going to get rid of all of this stuff. And then also, to it, another good base, another good staple to it is onions. So in they go as well, OK? Right, just going to wash my hands off quickly.
Sure.
To add the bacon.
Freezing in here today. It's really cold.
You feel a bit chilly? This will warm you up.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm looking forward to this. It'll heat me up.
Now, with the onions, you don't necessarily have to cook them down as such, right? It happens in the cooking process is when you add stock, potatoes, everything else. So now that that's all kind of mixed together, I'm going to take half back out. Looks a bit strange, I know, but you'll see why in a moment.
Right.
Now, normally, you cook it out in the oven very, very slowly and gently. I do the opposite, 200 degrees.
Right.
And then you meant to add chunks of potato, but I'm using one of these.
Ooh.
A mandolin.
A mandolin.
OK, and what we're going to do is, literally, you've got to be very careful, use the guard, just push down and you get lovely little thin slices of potato, OK? Now, you could do that with a knife. It will take you a lot longer.
It will.
But these are quite handy, and you can use it for lots of other different things.
Of course.
Now, I've got some potatoes pre-done. Let's take what we got here. Keeping the heat on.
Yeah.
Adding some potato discs.
Oh.
OK, now, normally it's chunks. So this is a bit similar to a French dish called a boulangère, where you layer it up.
Sure.
OK, so that's where I got the idea from, basically. So here we go. There's our potato pieces. Just going to dry my hands a little bit because of the water. A touch of salt, only a bit. A touch of pepper. In with a bit of fresh parsley.
OK.
In the rest of it goes. Just spread it over the top. Get rid of this lot.
Smells so good.
Oh, it's simple ingredients, but done. The flavour's brilliant. And wait and see what I finish it with. I love it. OK. Little bit over the top, like this. And then we're going to top it up. Now, you could use pork stock or pork-based stock.
Oh, okay.
Personally, I think it's salty. All right?
OK.
So I'm going to go chicken. But you can use what you want.
Sure.
So in with your stock. Touch more parsley. Tiny bit more salt. Then foil. On with the foil. The foil creates a seal because we're going to whack a lid on it.
OK.
OK, and then in the oven, 200 degrees for 20 minutes.
Just 20 minutes, OK.
But there is another 10-minute cooking process.
Right.
What we do is, I've got one here. This has had 20 minutes.
Good man.
And I'll whack this back over here.
Right.
As you can see, it looks a bit opaque.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's got a bit of that colour. It looks a bit bland looking.
Yeah, we don't want that,
right.
do we? No.
This is where we jazz it up a bit.
Good.
Irish stout,
Fabulous.
optional, of course.
Yeah, well, that's
just a little glug, OK?
Ooh,
and then butter, and a knob of butter, just over the top. And
do you remember butter was the enemy?
It was.
The way sugar is now. And it really isn't.
Anything in moderation, Lorraine, but not too much. Now, I'd put that back into the oven for 10 minutes to colour up.
Lovely.
When I say colour up, look what 10 minutes
now,
does.
see, look what the butter's done. That's proper.
All right. OK, so a bit more parsley over the top, OK? Quite chunky and rustic. This dish is chunky and rustic.
Chunky and rustic always works for me.
I think so.
In all ways.
And look at this. Beautiful. Now, with regards to the cost, think how much that costs. £1.25 per portion. OK, so for a fiver, with including this, included in the cost, some springtime cabbage, because we're just into spring. And that is a simple but gorgeous pack full of flavour midweek meal. It's gorgeous.
Is that for me?
Yeah, you go for it.
Love you. I'm going to have a great big giant bit of that sausage. Aha.
The stock works well. The potatoes, normally chunky, traditionally chunky.
That is brilliant.
Yeah. Boom flavour.
Boom flavour. It's fantastic. Don't let anybody touch that, OK?
It's all yours, Lorraine.
Ring fence it.